Yeah, convincing win this afternoon game. How would you sum up your team's performance?
Good in spells. I actually think we were better in my first game against Spartans, but we never took the chances we created in that game, and we created more. I think in the first half we probably took the chances that we did create, so we were comfortable, but I thought we were good for about half an hour of the first half, and then we sort of gave Motherwell a bit of something to fight for and a bit of hope, and we kind of died off for the last 15 minutes in the first half. But overall, I would be being harsh to criticise a 6-0 win.
As I said, obviously you didn't create as many chances to delight, but are you pleased with just how clinical your side was?
It was night and day to the first game. So the first game we maybe should have been 4 or 5 up before we actually we went into half time, whereas today we were 3-0 up, and we were, like you say, we were clinical, but it wasn't like we had wave after wave of chance. So it's pleasing. If we can continue to do that in games, we're going to make life a lot easier for ourselves.
Speak to Joelle there as well. She's obviously pleased with the clean sheet they kept. Is that pleasing for you as well, that as much as you know you can score, you're also keeping the goals out?
Well, that's it, and I think if you keep clean sheets, it's a lot easier to win games. So from our point of view, it's something that we've been harping on about, not giving away silly goals. And again, so I keep going back to it, but going back to the Spartans game, we created so many chances. We were only winning 1-0, and then before we know it, it's 1-1 after one attack. So two aspects of the game today. We were clinical, but we were also a bit of determination to keep the ball out of our own net.
Charlotte Potts as well, obviously got 2 goals. She's kept Siobhan Hunter out of the team. Is that good for you that you know you've got that sort of strength and depth in it?
Yeah, I mean, Potsy and Shiv played the first game, so it was more just rotation today. We know we've got 3 massive games coming up in a row, so it was trying to get everyone a decent run before that kind of happened. So I wouldn't necessarily say they're keeping each other out. I think it's more just the first 2 games have been rotation, and same as Kirsty Morrison dropped out today. She done nothing wrong against Spartans, but we wanted to get minutes in calves legs. So it's good to have the problems though, definitely.
Tough conditions, obviously. Would you say your team was more in control of the conditions than Motherwell were?
I would say so. I think these conditions maybe suit us in terms of the way we want to play. So I'd be harsh to say it suited us more than Motherwell or whatnot. I don't want to criticise other teams or anything like that, but I don't think these conditions affect us the way we want to play the game anyway. The ball on the ground and plenty of feet and then running off. The conditions should not be a factor.
That's 2 wins from 2 as well. Just how pleased were you with that start of the season?
Really pleased. I think it's exactly what we needed to do. We needed to get off to a good start, but if anything, these 2 games have shown the girls there's no easy games in this league. We now go into 3 what you would class as harder games on paper, but we've not had an easy start to the season, and it's probably more of a credit to the girls that were 6 from 6. We've scored 7, we've scored 8 and only conceded 1, so we're in a good place going into next week.